Look how they got y'all dressing. Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing?
What is you wearing, first of all? And why you got your legs all cocked up, tattooed like that, switching, walking off the stage? What's going on, man?
Slim Thug isn't holding back. You guys, he recently criticized today's rappers for their vivacious appearance, Birkin handbags, and even soccer mom-like movements. He didn't stop there either. Slim essentially implied that Lil Baby had tried something on him once. The internet is currently exploding with connections. Slim isn't simply being resentful of the latest fashions. He sounded as though he was cautioning folks about Baby's entire persona. It's difficult to ignore, especially when you combine it with Lil Baby's unexpected thigh tattoos, those torn shorts, and even that viral embrace with billionaire Michael Rubin at the white party. 50 Cent couldn't help but join in and make fun of it as well. Now, the issue is, did Slim Thug just reveal Lil Baby's zest, or will this lead to a full-scale conflict between two rap eras? You see, Slim had a purpose for his tirade. He was depicting in detail what it meant to be a rapper in his time. White tees, vehicles in the driveway, working on old schools, and showing off with your crew were all the rage back then. That's how he defined reality. However, he is now pointing to the current generation and claiming that they have exchanged all of it for fancy clothes, purses, and Prada bags that even women find offensive. These guys don't look like rappers anymore, he said. They appear to be all-way gals. Even the women in the crowd are giggling at it.
So all this other, y'all turning all the way to girls. What the like, even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird, bro. Like, I don't know what happened. It's crazy.
He claims Slim has stated unequivocally that he does not wish to be in that lane. He claimed that in order to maintain his manliness, he is staying in his folder, working on automobiles, and going to the gym. He seems to be placing Lil Baby and other rappers in a totally distinct category with the way he phrased it, one that has nothing to do with authenticity or respect.
We do all the real man shit. You feel me? We ain't influenced by nothing else. Work on old schools all day. Why I can't relate to you, weirdo. Not putting on no purse. What are you talking about?
Since Slim wasn't giving names, but everyone understood who he was referring to, that's when people began to piece things together. As soon as they made the connection, fans pointed directly at Lil Baby. Why? Because Baby has been moving more and more into that street-second, fashion-first lane. Furthermore, Slim's tirade sounded like a direct jab. According to Slim, these rappers resemble soccer moms, as they go around with their high-end handbags as if they're on their way to a PTA meeting. Online users were yelling at that line since the first thing that came to mind was Baby showing up wearing bright shirts and designer shorts, not exactly street legend attire. You see, this explains why Lil Baby is currently receiving a lot of side-eye. He made it a point to claim that he had no tattoos for years, and not simply because he was afraid of everything, including needles. Baby actually stated that he kept himself clean in order to avoid being portrayed as a mobster. It was a component of his entire brand. For example, I'm a street guy, yet I'm intelligent enough to avoid being classified as such. In fact, fans held him in high regard for it. Baby stood out as the person who remained focused and fresh in a rap game full with sleeve ink and face tattoos. He used it as a means of separating himself from the stereotype. But in the present, Baby's thigh tattoos are suddenly amazing. It's not a haphazard decision. It's a whole picture change. Additionally, the way he introduced them made the conversation even louder. Lil Baby did more than simply upload a picture of himself sporting his tattoos. Everyone was staring at him when he took the stage wearing these short, torn-up denim shorts. Not in a positive way either. He appeared to be making sure the cameras captured every inch of those thigh tattoos, rather than dressing like he was performing. Simply look and see.
Suspect boy, what is you wearing, first of all? And why you got your legs all cocked up, tattooed like that, switching, walking off the stage? What's going on, man?
I mean, fans saw it right away. And who wouldn't? Really? Someone said, wearing them shorts just to show your tats is as goofy as the other rapper walking a certain way to show his red bottom. sneakers, and to be honest, it sounded just like that. Forced, as though he preferred his legs to the music. I called it when he first came out, said another fan, who went even further. What makes a man want to be a baby? And the internet played a second card right when folks were criticizing Baby for those shorts. Michael Rubin is a billionaire, because people were whispering about more than simply the clothes or the tattoos. It's the people he hangs out with. Rubin has been hosting his renowned white party at his Hampton estate for years, inviting a select group of athletes and rappers. Of course, some may claim that it's merely famous names getting together and networking. However, Baby's relationship with Rubin has always been unique. He is more than a visitor. He's a favorite of Rubin's. In those glossy party photos, he was always in the first row, always hugged, and always pictured right next to him. When Lil Baby met with Charlemagne Thug, he actually discussed those pictures with Rubin. This is his explanation.
Do you think shit like when they see pictures like Michael Rubin and you know he's a friendly dude, he like to hug and shit like that. When they see you hug, when Michael Rubin hugging you think that
Michael Rubin
has an impact?
Michael Rubin was never hugging me. You know what I'm saying? I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there, and we started like wrestling, like touching it. And that picture, Mike, one of my real good friends, we had a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on, all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth, you know, I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying? But shit, it is what it is.
Fans, therefore, began to piece things together after Slim Thug's vivacious speech. They saw Baby's performance in the shorts. After they viewed the Rubin photographs, the plot began to take shape on its own. Lil Baby is pursuing billionaire approval in addition to fashion. And once that story began to take shape, things really took off when a certain picture became viral. If there's one thing about 50 Cent, it's that he never stays silent when anything appears amusing. 50 didn't waste any time when the picture of Lil Baby cuddling up at Rubin's white party appeared on blogs. After reposting it on Instagram, he stated bluntly, "See, this is why I don't go to no party, Puffy and them, at duh, F is going on here." He then commanded the men in the picture to get the F off my young ninja. And as you are well aware, once 50 puts his stamp on something, it ceases to be just rumors. It makes the news. His fans were gushing about it in his comments, writing things like, "You 50 Cent knew from the start. Diddy showed up." Others simply chuckled since they thought he expressed what everyone else was already considering. The absurd thing is that 50 did not need to tag either Baby or Rubin. The shade was sufficient. Furthermore, it was evident from his use of phrases, like "my young ninja," that Dad views Lil Baby as someone who requires defense against any party energy she may be experiencing. White party isn't your average backyard barbecue. To be fair, this is the occasion. Rappers, athletes, billionaires, and Hollywood celebrities swarm the Hamptons every 4th of July, all dressed in white, sipping champagne as if it were the wealthy people's prom night. Just look at the names that attend each year to understand why this celebration is so important. And if 50 Cent and Slim Thug weren't enough, the internet had to include James Harden as well. Because people have always been curious about Lil Baby's bromance with Harden. The trips together, the matching clothes, and Harden's birthday present of honey buns and hundreds of millions of dollars. Check out the moment when Harden surprised Baby with gifts that had everyone talking to see how close they truly are.
Give me a Prada bag because he proud of me, full of honey buns. With a honey bun, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit ain't got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun. You got two rich in man? Two rich in one day, man. And he proud of you. Hey, he brought me a Prada bag because he proud of me, man. You feel me?
Proud of you. Honey bun.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow.
For years, fans have made jokes about how their bond seems a bit too close. The internet therefore went into overdrive when a video purportedly showing Lil Baby engaging in an intimate act with another man appeared online. A few even vowed fervently that the second man in the video resembled James Harden all day long. Baby's name trended, timelines went crazy, and memes were flying. Baby of course denied it. "When you get bored, you have to stop using my name and likeness," he said on Instagram, calling the entire affair sick clickbait. Nothing in my past is mysterious on any level. He made it obvious that he wasn't the man in that video by attempting to quickly shut it down. However, you are aware of how the internet operates. The harm is done once individuals witness anything like that. The lively story of Baby merely became louder with the shorts, the Rubin pictures, and now this tape connected to Harden. Nowadays, the rap industry typically adopts trends quickly. Crickets. Nonetheless, in regards to Lil Baby and these reports, there's a reason behind that, to be honest. First of all, there has always been a hypermasculine aspect to rap culture. Outside of that rigid picture, anything that even suggests sexuality can be used as a weapon. Another rapper would run the risk of being drawn into the same discussion if they came out strongly in support of Baby. The let it fade approach is another. The internet has a short memory. As everyone knows, the story loses interest more quickly if Baby and his peers disregard it. Listen to the game.
Gay people are, Beyonce should have said, who run the world? Gays. Because they everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so speaking, man. Do you. It's a free country. Be gay. You can, do that. Game don't have a problem with gay people. Game has a problem with people that are pretending not to be gay, but that are gay.
Please. Even he had to mention that people's perceptions might be altered by being silent or direct. Furthermore, the industry is still supporting Lil Baby in private, even if they aren't publicly denouncing him for the rumors on Twitter. It would be easy for guys like James Harden or Gunna to comfort him off camera, but keeping quiet in public preserves their reputations. Rappers are also aware of how cruel the internet can be. Every word will be scrutinized if they attempt to shut it down. Being overly protective comes off as suspicious. Too much humor suggests that they don't give a damn. The safest course of action is to say nothing at all. Furthermore, this is not the first time the culture has raised this issue. Do you recall Nicki Minaj and Soulja Boy making jokes about undercover brothers live?
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. 'Cause I do.
Rappers are afraid to publicly defend anyone because of that kind of intensity. To be honest, this is nothing new. The business usually goes silent once a rapper is involved in a scandal, whether it be about sexuality, arrests, or cheating allegations. Before choosing where to stand, they wait for the dust to settle, which only serves to heighten the reality of Baby's predicament. Let's be honest now. Not all remarks on Lil Baby are made out of worry. There may be some of it that is simply jealousy. Slim Thug's jabs against actual guys in fashion may be more motivated by his sense of exclusion than by the reality. Furthermore, it wouldn't be the first time that Slim has made fun of the new wave. He wouldn't be the first rapper to be accused of jealously admiring Baby. Do you recall? His entire argument with Baby was more about his jealousy of a lady than it was about music. Here is Blueface himself explaining why he smoked with Lil Baby to show that it's more than just chatter. Indeed, it was much more about women than rap.
Kind of respect
It wasn't even a bar though. Like his bar was not even like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. Like I heard it.
He had to throw my name in it. Like the bar didn't make no sense. Like,
I heard it, but I was like, I'm trying to tie something to it.
Then there are men like Jim Jones, who once said that he used to be envious of MAE. However, no one has ever stated such directly regarding Baby. Nevertheless, it demonstrates that jealousy is ingrained in society and that Baby is a prime target due to his success. And if you believe that hip-hop isn't about jealousy, listen to Jim Jones make subtle jabs.
Nah, Lil Baby, you gotta stop. I tried these fucking chips again. Nah, Lil Baby, you gotta stop. Nah, I want to smoke with Lil Baby. Look, bro, that is sweat, bro. What's up with the hot chip chat? These is fire though, but these is fire. Yo, bro, I'm on, but these taste fire. But nah, Lil Baby, I want to smoke with you. These shits, look, bro. You got the hot chip challenge.
The fact is that silence and jealousy are a hazardous combination. Baby is left standing in the middle of the flames without any protection as one rapper hurls shots, another performs a clown act, and the others remain silent. At that point, things may get out of control, because the pressure to react simply won't break him if the rumors don't.